Hello everyone, Felipe here again here with Dania. We're going to continue the classes that we're doing from top close guard, opening and passing. Okay, so let's start. Nice to see you guys. Moving the head sideways, up and down, circling the head, everyone. Both sides. Circling the arm. People, I'm not putting my playlist on, otherwise we would have to pay stuff to YouTube. Alright? The other arm, but the playlist is already in the group, so if you guys miss it, you can have access. Hips. Alright everyone. So, as I said before, people, the details for the solo drills that we're doing at the beginning of the class are on the first classes. Just check them out. Starting here, bridging, 10 times inside. Hip escaping, 10 times inside. Going to the third position. And long steps. Okay, people, make sure the hip doesn't touch the floor. Okay, stay low with the hips, but not touching the floor. Bear cross, keeping your knees close to your elbows, hips low, forward and backward. Let's do that 5 times back and forth. Turning the hip, so hands and feet on the floor. Turning the hip from one side to the other side. Pay attention, everyone. Feet doesn't move, just my hips. Okay, and to wrap it up, back and forth, over the shoulder, either landing on the knees, landing on the hip, and forward. You guys are pretty comfortable. I drop my hip on one side, switch the shoulders, and forward again. Many options for you guys to work. Okay, let's start with the drills, everyone. So inside close guard, we're just gonna come up one leg at a time, as we already seen, okay, in the first class, shifting the weight here, making sure that we're always postured. 1 and 2, 2 and 1. If you guys are already comfortable with this, making sure that you keep the grip on the collar, using your hip to bring your partner up, bringing the knees under the hip, sitting, gently bring your partner back, and starting over. And again, shifting my weight from one side to the other side. Hips postured up, looking forward. Hips forward, bring your partner forward. Lowering, okay, keeping your hips low. Just keeping this control, bring your partner down. Like I said in the first video, guys, you can do both, up and down. And also lifting your partner. Make sure that you're using your hip. Okay, everyone, don't try to bring your opponent with your arms. It's very complicated. To your hip forward, like a deadlift, and then we can lift our partners. Okay? 2 minutes, and then you switch. One of you on the bottom, the other one on top. Okay? The other one that we've been doing, grip fighting, trying to keep my posture, hips low, knees apart, controlling my partner. Then it's going to be trying to break my grip. I'm going to be trying to fight it. Again, people, exercise that we already explained with more details here in the first video that we had. So just check it out. Again, people, one of you on the bottom for 2 minutes, the other one on top. Make sure the person on the bottom, as annoying as you can be, okay? Use your grips, make your partner work to keep the posture, okay? 2 minutes, one of you on the bottom, then you switch. The other exercise that we're going to be doing, we saw this in the last class, okay guys? So check it out. We're just gonna be repeating the positions that we saw this week. So Daniel's gonna go for the armbar. Okay. Also with details on the last class we had, okay guys? So as she goes for the armbar, I'm closing this rear naked choke here, just to make sure that Daniel cannot attack my arm. Using my leg to push my weight on her. Don't come up, okay everyone? Stay low, bit by bit, free the arm, she swings the leg, switches to a triangle, hand with hand so she cannot cross my arm, controlling the hip, my knee on the belly, the other knee comes up, posturing out so I can free myself, as I entice the omoplata, I hop over the body, going for the side control, then your hip escapes, she goes back to the close guard, she attacks the other arm, yes, sorry. I stack her, keep my weight, free my arm. I'm gonna let her switch to the triangle so I can defend it as well. Always pushing the leg that is over the shoulder, kid one. Leg is over the left shoulder, so I'm gonna turn to the left. Push her hip down with my knee, bring the other knee up. She switches here for the omoplata. My shoulder drops, hips come up, I swing over, and I'm on the side control. Okay, just switching attacks and defenses as we've been doing since the last time. Okay, we did this last week as well, just so you guys keep getting mine. Right? 3 minutes, one of you on the bottom, then you switch. Okay, let's go to the position. Okay, everyone, so we're gonna keep working in the close guard, and this time we're gonna be focusing more on standing up. Okay, so situation that we use to stand up is because there's always upside and downside from opening the close guard either on the knees or on top. If I do on my knees, it is a safer scenario because my opponent cannot grab my legs, but at the same time, it's easier for my opponent to break the posture, and I'm gonna have a hard time opening my partner guard. So what is important for us guys is, especially if we're dealing with someone who's really good in close guard, standing up is a good option. Okay, so what I want to do is, first of all, is to keep my partner's control. So for example, I can place my hand here under her ribs, or what I can do as well is get the control of the collar, and I like to twist here my elbow to the outside. Pay attention, people, that you don't have your elbow aligned with your partner's hip. Okay, otherwise you can switch to an armbar here. As long as I keep my elbow pointing to the outside, there's no armbar, and I'm gonna make a grip on her sleeve. Normally what's gonna happen, as I'm here, she's gonna try to grab my sleeve. So every time she tries to grab my sleeve, I'm gonna go around her wrist and I'm gonna control her sleeve. Okay, and if I'm trapping here, her right arm, I'm gonna bring the leg up on the same side of the leg, of the arm that's trapped. So if I keep this control, I'm gonna drive my weight to the right, so I can bring my left leg up, and here she's not gonna have the option to grab my leg, and I'm gonna be able to come up in safety, and I'm gonna have this position right here. Now that I'm up, I can let go of the sleeve. It's no longer important. Very important, people, knees in front of the feet, so she cannot push me back. I'm gonna be stable. Hand, not the elbow, hand on the knee. I'm gonna push her knee down, and I'm gonna step away, okay? And now I'm gonna have her guard open. And from here, people, very important, when you're here, make sure that your elbows are together. Because if your elbows are like this, she can start bringing her foot in, or her knee in as well, and she's gonna start controlling my sleeve. So I wanna be here with my elbows bent, connected to my legs, so she cannot place any other guard against me. All right? So one more time, to the other side. I'm here with Dania. Okay, I'm gonna have a hard time opening her guard, so standing up is a good option. So I'm gonna control the upper body. Pay attention, people, your elbow pointing to the outside, never to the hip, okay? Otherwise she can start attacking the arm. I wanna point my elbow to the other side. I'm gonna trap her sleeve. If I'm controlling her left one, I'm gonna bring the leg up on the same side. So, I'm gonna shift my weight to the left, right leg up, I come up. Now that I'm up, I can let go of the sleeve, okay? My knees in front of my feet. I'm gonna push her knee down. As I push her knee down, I'm gonna keep my both elbows together. And from here, if I want, I can already drive my knee over her leg so she can no longer move the hip, and I can stay in a strong position. Okay? One more time, everyone. Watch your posture, okay, people? I've been saying this a lot, but it's important. So I'm gonna control her collar, elbow pointing to the outside. I can either grab her sleeve or wait for her to grab my sleeve so I can grab hers. Okay? I'm gonna go 1 and 2, knees in front of the feet, push the knee down, elbows together, and I can bring my knee over the leg so I can start passing here. Okay? Before we start with the passing, okay, I just want to work on a situation that I see happening a lot. And I see a lot of people struggling with this. So what happens a lot of the time? We're gonna come up like we did. I'm up, and I'm letting go off the leg, the arm, I'm sorry, to push the leg. A lot of people, they get scared because the opponent is gonna use the free arm to control the leg and start pushing down. Okay, and this starts happening, people don't know what to do from here. So what is the idea? If I'm here and then is bring her entire weight, entire body here towards the leg, I'm just gonna use the leg that she is controlling to push her. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna keep the control. She's focusing on the leg. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna turn my hip, driving this knee that she's grabbing all the way towards her hip. Boom. Now I already opened her guard. Pay attention to keep your posture, no hands on the floor, okay everyone? I want to stay postured. And now that I open her guard, she's like this. The only thing that I'm going to do to clear her legs is pushing forward with the hip. I'm going to go with the knee on belly, and now I'm going to have the top position, and I'm going to work from here. Okay? So one more time, to the other side. Controlling Dana, came up. I start opening, and she's gonna grab my leg and start pushing me down. So from here, people, knee to the belly, and you guys are gonna turn your hip and your upper body to the opposite side. Okay? I'm gonna keep my posture, don't fall down. Okay, people, make sure that you don't use your hands, upper body straight. Now that I open my partner's guard, I'm just going to hit her legs with my hip. I clear out of the way. Keep the hand on the knee so she can no longer turn towards me, knee or belly, and I can work from here. In a regular speed, collar and sleeve control. I go 1 and 2, she traps, hit with the knee, hips forward, I'm here with the knee on belly. Okay everyone, as we've been doing, working here, I'm gonna start here with my partner. She's gonna be attacking me for 3 minutes, trying to get a submission, trying to get a sweep. She got a sweep on me. Ooh, good for her. This side over. Alright. She's trying to get a submission, a sweep, or take my back. One of those 3. If she succeeds, then we start over again. And on the other hand, I'm gonna be trying to pass the guard, so keep attacking here, Dani. Boom. Gonna come up, stop, manage to open the guard, I'm passing, getting the control. If I pass her guard, good for me, back into the closed guard. Doing that for 3 minutes, one of you on the bottom attacking, the other one trying to defend and pass, and then we switch, whoever's on the bottom is going to be on top. Okay? So people, after that, you guys can add some rolls to it, and as I say every time, take care of yourselves, have a safe training. I know that you probably don't have so much space that you guys would have here. I don't know, I imagine. But either way, try to get the best out of it. See you guys soon.